Hello YouTube, Reddit Math here, and welcome back to Jagged Alliance 2, where we are currently poised to just absolutely storm Orda. I've got like 15 mercs and also mobile militia that have patrolled along with us. I imagine this is going to be a little bit of a bloodbath. Hopefully I don't get too cocky, but I'm not terribly concerned. And once we've taken it on, then it'll just be a matter of kind of consolidating forces and marching south into Meduna, where, you know, it's just a home stretch from there, right? You know, please ignore the tanks and how extremely deadly they are. Let me do a little bit of quick inventory management, which I probably should have done sooner, but I don't want all these characters with one bullet in the chamber marching into combat. That seems like a recipe for disaster, right? Vince, you're probably going to want a gun more than you need a medkit. And Bubba, awesome. Man, yeah, I guess I really had not reloaded anybody since my last combat there. That's fine. Okay. We'll go ahead and get these guys advancing from the north, these guys advancing from the west. I think they've got about 4 hours, arriving...
Another job taken care of.
Around 8 p.m., just a little bit before dark. I have now reached the maximum number of militia in the game, which is fine. I'll have these guys train marksmanship. Why not? I doubt they ever get into a firefight, but you never know. They'll probably be able to pick up training again right after Order, as I imagine some of our militia will likely die in the combat. Oh, okay, it's going to be a little bit after 9, so I was wrong.
I was promised carnage! Plenty of carnage!
We did not arrive just before dark, but instead just after it. That's fine too. I like dark. Dark is a-okay. Now, Order is mostly just one kind of large facility in the center here. You know what? Actually, let's grab this group and put them over here. My thought is they come south, they come east, or west, rather. They come south, they come west, and we'll kind of meet up right around it here to make our way into the facility. I don't like cutting holes in fences as, hey, they're about to be my fences, you know?
Looks like we're going to be seeing some action, Ace.
Okay.
Visual contact.
We immediately load in and spot people. Let's do some night vision goggle swaps and backpack drops. And then... Good job. Good job. 3 guys already, huh? Tell you what, one headshot to sort one of these guys.
Problem solved. Visual contact.
Good. Raven.
Thumbs up.
Yes?
So deadly. Alright. 68. Can that headshot work? Can. Good job.
Pity.
Alright.
I'm listening.
We'll just get the rest to spread out a little bit here. Kind of hold the line.
I ready.
Maybe here. Alright. And...
I'm bored.
Hosty. Oh, you're not going to have enough AP to get there.
Yeah, man.
Alright, Vicky. Here. Now Hosty.
I'm bored.
Yeah, there we go. Hold up the flank for me, pal. Have these guys both crouch. And
Ready.
Shank, who is mostly useless. We'll head him a little bit north. The big thing about Shank is this late in the game, he has a 33 strength, which I just find absolutely crippling. He's at 98% weight with a helmet, a flak jacket, and a weapon. That's basically what he's carting around right now, and he's almost overburdened. It's just a little too much. Kind of throws me over the edge of not really being able to value Shank too much. These guys haven't spotted anything yet. Let me actually grab Gaston for his sniper rifle and its beautiful scope. Nope, doesn't spot anything. How far can he see? Not actually that far. Okay.
You called?
I like this. This provides me the ability to return fire with like at least a couple of rounds if we were to spot anything. So we'll move all these guys up to right about here. Most likely our mobile militia will end up kind of overtaking them.
Yes, sir.
But that'll be okay. The other thing that I want to spend a little bit of time talking about in this episode, and probably a lot of time actually talking about in this episode.
Ready.
So I mentioned in the last time looking at the Arulco Revisited mod, and I've been spending a little bit more time kind of looking over things with it. I've watched some videos on YouTube of people doing playthroughs of it, and it actually, I'm just getting more and more excited as I see more and more of it. I haven't spoiled anything for myself, I don't think.
I always get just before all hell breaks loose.
Watch out for snipers. Okay. You know, I've watched like the original landing in Omerta, that type of thing, and just seeing what's different there, the kind of remodeled landscape, the larger city maps, I think is really quite cool. I've been playing around a little bit with what I had also mentioned in the last episode, which was what I wanted to do to kind of make the squad feel a little bit fresh. And you know, I wouldn't consider myself by any means to be a like a game modder, right? I don't code. I actually work in IT, but you know, not in development at all.
Ready.
And I don't want to try to pretend that I know what I'm doing there. But one thing I've always really enjoyed about the 1.13 mod was how much it took out of the game's hardcode and threw into INI files. Because I do totally feel comfortable editing things like that to just sort of modify game values.
Yes.
And one of the INI files that you're able to edit is the Merc starting gear INI that determines what a character like, you know, Coyote here, whenever we built him through the imp system, what his starting equipment was going to be. And I've been using that to kind of design starting mercenaries with the standard combat load of the United States Marine Corps circa 2001 through 2006, which is what I'm most familiar with. And I've had a couple of objectives there, and I've played around with it a little bit. Like I've started a couple of new games and just sort of spent a little bit of time making sure that everything was working the way that I wanted it to. And I've got a couple of objectives. One is making each one of the characters still feel distinct, you know, so that they're not just 6 characters with M16s, because, you know, that's what the actual Marine Corps feels like, is just kind of everybody carrying the same gun and the same equipment and everything. And I think I'm doing a pretty decent job with that. By just focusing on the different combat MOSs, you know, having a machine gunner, having a sniper, having an explosives expert, that sort of stuff.
Ready.
The other thing that I am kind of tweaking, I guess, is the difficulty curve. Because obviously, starting with assault rifles and sniper rifles and all that kind of stuff, you know, a heavy machine gun here and there, it certainly makes the opening area of the game feel a lot easier than it otherwise would. But
got some noise, Ace.
Nope. And finally, somebody has arrived at our party. Let's take the guaranteed torso shot. So the things that I've been doing there, one, I think stepping the game up to expert difficulty is probably going to be on the menu. That ensures we start to see elites like sprinkled in to the enemy squads just sort of right away. And they still pose a serious threat. You know,
I'm listening.
What's our advantage is gear. They're just as geared out as we would be.
Brilliant.
It's not full on, you know, like 18-man elite squads, at least not in the very beginning. Usually there's 1 or 2 of them sprinkled into the standard squad mix. But I think it keeps things interesting and prevents it from getting too safe.
Yeah, man.
The other kind of big...
More scoundrels.
Oh, hello. Okay, there are guys a little bit closer to me than I thought. Yeah.
I'm bored.
Posty. Good.
Yeah.
So the other big balancing act, I think, is
Be sure to write.
I'm listening.
tweaking a lot of the gear progression and Bobby Ray's availability type stuff so that the starting equipment is certainly a boost, but it's not one that lasts forever, meaning that you're using weapons that you're not going to find ammo for quite a while in the game. And I think that that's going to ensure that the mid-game stays interesting, right? Like, we're not going to be able to just, with wild abandon, continue to use the equipment that we've had.
Ready.
And I think that also provides sort of an interesting narrative to the entire game. The idea of like a military force coming in,
Standing by,
but not really having the supply element to just fight this war for the rebels.
Okay.
You know, instead relying on equipping them and getting them geared up to fight their own battles.
Dokie.
yo.
I also I kind of want to play with the mine income to the point of Man, I'm kind of worried about the response here. I only see 2 guys, but I imagine it is not just 2 guys.
I have no fear.
That's a thing. I kind of want to play with
the customer.
the mine income until the point where
Heard something.
cities really only offer...
Biscuits.
Jeez. Was that a rocket rifle? Oh, God. Okay, that could have been so much worse. Thank you for firing a smoke round at us. Oh, boy. Okay, it's okay. We actually didn't end up nearly as injured from all of that as we probably could have, or maybe even should have. Oh, boy. So yeah, just to finish that, to play with the mine income to where basically cities will only be paying for themselves, for the militia that get trained there. And then anything beyond that is really up to us. You know, that we won't have the money for hiring any mercenaries to come along with us. Whoa. That is one big gun you have there, friend. Okay. So we, interestingly, we're lit up, but we're also in smoke. So that kind of makes me think that I'm not going to try moving here. Sorry, the direction we're all facing. As I imagine nobody can see us right now. No, maybe I should have turned to you before going prone, eh, Vicky?
I'm listening.
And in fact, our other characters are probably going to end up getting smoked out pretty quickly as well. Nice.
Cheerio!
I ready.
Except Conrad. Tell you what, Conrad, why don't you pull to like right here, and if I turn you, I won't be able to crouch, so I'll just crouch for now.
Ready.
Okay. Sight in. We do see someone.
Bummer.
Bummer. You shot him in the head and he lost 20 points of wisdom. If anybody should be saying bummer, it should be him.
Yeah.
I'm bored.
She shot. Shank, we're probably just going to leave you doing basically nothing for right now. We'll get Sydney up in position for some shots in the future as well. And... okay. Fair. Alrighty. And we did... they'll more than easily take care of him. Okay, let's just go ahead and continue. These guys push to the south to link up with everyone. And
You called?
and yeah, I imagine she's probably in a position she would have aggroed anybody else that would have been coming. Have static run up here. Yeah, we've probably cleared all of this except that one guy.
Yes.
So I'm not too terribly concerned.
All right.
There we go.
Standing by.
And Grizzly.
Standing by.
I always hate how it does that. It loops to the opposite direction that I would like it
You
to
called?
every time.
Yo.
Okay. That should be alright. Still kind of waiting for our own militia to get out. Maybe a little bit in front of us here. The equipment that I'm looking at, you know, I don't want to ruin the surprise, but one that I've kind of not finalized. I'd like to figure out what I want to do for an assaultman in the Marine Corps. Now, for those of you who are not familiar or don't feel like wandering over to Google and interrupting this beautiful video, really? You guys are taking 1 point of damage for that? You have... Oh, I guess maybe sitting inside smoke actually hurts. I never knew that before. Okay.
Yeah.
Without a gas mask on, that would kind of make sense. It's a little hard to breathe in here. It's just 1 point of damage per turn, though, so I think you're probably just going to have to live with it. Oh. I think
Bored.
game may have froze. That's fine.
Yeah, man.
Yep, game is definitely froze. Let's oh. Okay. Kill the process. Stand by while we experience these technical difficulties. I will just continue to talk while I get the game booted back up. For those of you that are unfamiliar, well, let me rewind a bit. For those of you that are very unfamiliar, the military and the United States Marine Corps as well splits job roles into military occupational specialties, or MOSs. So even within something like the infantry, you're going to find that there are half a dozen different job roles that are present there. One of those occupational specialties is known as an assaultman. This is the 0351 job role. Now,
Standing by.
the assaultman is
Yes.
primarily, I want to say, but
You
maybe considering the recent conflicts that have been going on, maybe the secondary role has been seeing more and more use.
Standing by.
Is primarily an anti-tank assaultman, and so
Ready.
they do a lot of their training with fighting tanks, and they carry the
Yes, sir.
the SMA rocket launcher, which this game does not have, and doesn't really have a great analogy for. It's not really an RPG. The thing's a little bit different.
I'm bored.
That secondary role
I'm
has to
listening.
do with a little bit of explosives and breaching training, and
Ready.
I may end up trying to just kind of focus on that. One disadvantage I'm kind of keen on giving a squad of Marines in this game is that we don't typically have
I'm listening.
things like a mechanic with us, or you know, a guy trained in lockpicking. Like, these are not skills
I'm
you are
bored.
likely to see in your average Marine Corps unit.
Yeah.
Now, we have options there, though, right? Like, how did a Marine Corps squad get through a door? We either shot it or we blew it up. You know, lockpicks or for chumps, that sort of thing. So
I'm listening.
I'm thinking about, you know, maybe just making him a little bit like more door breaching focused. I've also considered maybe giving him like, what was that thing called? It's I can't remember the military designation anymore, but in the game it's like the mill core, the big like 6-chambered grenade launcher. I saw one in like 2006, so you know, canonically it wouldn't be inaccurate.
Something's out there, man. Something's watching us.
Heard something.
Well, I saw
Got
the
some noise, Ace.
nice. The unit that replaced me in my last deployment in Iraq, they had them. So I never fired one or anything like that, but I do know that they were around. I don't know that they ever saw any use of those. We didn't really do a lot of 40 mic shooting while I was in Iraq.
I'm listening.
But they do certainly exist. Now,
Yes?
that might give him kind of a like an assaultman flair. You know, like using that with like thermobaric rounds.
I do believe I owe my firearm a thorough
I'm listening.
cleaning.
Because otherwise, like, I don't know, there's not a great
Ready?
rocket launching equivalent to that. And also, you know, tanks don't arrive until like the very end of the game. So, I don't know. That's kind of my thought process right now is sort of debating what role he will take. Might, you know, maybe I'll find enough just in purely as our door breacher. Load him up with a lot of explosives and
Ready?
door breaching charges. But I haven't quite decided yet.
I'm
All
listening.
these guys kind of sighted back in. I think this area is mostly cleared. We're just waiting for the smoke to dissipate. Of course, we did still get shot at by a mortar round, and that's kind of terrifying.
Standing by.
I am also, speaking of mortars, I'm kind of looking forward to equipping a character with a mortar from the very first start of the game. It's again going to be one of those things that seems highly overpowered, but you're also not really likely to find any replacement mortar shells. So they're going to be something that you really would only expect to find somebody carrying like 3 to 4 mortar rounds on them.
It is done.
And once those are out, it's just kind of a 30-pound paperweight that he'll be carting around. But that was one of the things like I wanted to do with Coyote. He's actually like a heavy weapons guy, but we finally got a mortar, and all we found for it are smoke shells, which, you know, are not exactly the most exciting thing ever. He's actually overweight right now. Maybe I should have considered that before coming in here. But I think it would be cool to finally get to use some of the mortars in the game.
Damn!
I'm even vaguely aware. Really? A guy like ran into the smoke with us. Okay, that is fairly unexpected. Hey, I actually have one. Yeah, the Milcor MGL 140. This little beauty. Let's swap over to the pistol and take a couple of headshots here. Wow. Okay, 2 shots to the head did not do it to him. But thankfully he wasn't really able to do anything back after that. Okay. Well, that was surprising. I did not expect there to be enemies inside the smoke with me here. Please don't shoot at him. We've got people like right next to him. Okay. I think we're gonna be fine. Yep, all taking damage. Okay, let's take a couple more quick headshots. Really? Okay, thank you. That was surprisingly difficult. Yeah, I would be just kind of interested to see some things like that from the very beginning, basically.
Standing by.
The ability to use mortars. I am only sort of aware from the patch notes of the game and haven't
Standing
gotten
by.
to
Gotcha.
see much of it myself.
Ready.
But like, there's the whole radio system in the game now, and theoretically you're able to call for mortar support from like neighboring sectors, I think. I haven't had really any opportunity to utilize that though, so
Yes, sir.
I think that would be kind of neat if it works the way that I think it works. You know what? Let's actually
Standing
you guys
by.
are crouched. I don't
Ready.
entirely know where the enemy is in front of us anymore.
Ready.
But we've basically linked these two squads up at this point. And I feel pretty comfortable with doing this. Okay.
I'm listening.
Scope,
Righto.
likewise.
Biscuits.
Oh, hello. Okay.
Yes.
That's good. Can you shoot through smoke? Not really. Oh, and not enough AP by the time I get there. Okay. Well, that guy is going to have to remain alive a little bit longer than I would have liked. Posty.
Bored.
No. Really no chance of hitting him. Okay. He just turned and ran. I'm kind of okay with turning and running. As long as it's the enemy doing it. Oh, there's something. Okay. Still so many people taking such tiny damage. Okay. You know what? Let's get fancy. Take the headshot. Beautiful.
I can always count on Sydney. I'm listening.
Indeed.
Ready.
I think we can all always count on Sydney.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay.
I would say these guys have now officially linked up, which is good.
You called?
We'll let this northern squad kind of spread out a little bit here. I say as I put two characters side by side. But there's also the globe of light from this gate.
Bad man.
That's going to allow us to see things like that. Ow. Okay, definitely a rocket rifle. So at least that quandary has been solved. Alright, Grizzly will be able to get off just one shot. Okay, but like everybody has spotted him now, likely because he fired.
I'm happening.
Static. Yeah, it was kind of half-assed, wasn't it? Okay, Gaston, easy. Yeah, the headshot's probably not going to happen. Good.
You called?
Also good.
Ready.
And Lynx doesn't have enough AP
Standing
for that.
Yes, sir.
That's unfortunate. We're leaving him in critical condition. Let's step up a little bit here.
Ready.
Oh, never mind. We're not leaving him at all. There we go. Thank you. Okay.
I'm listening.
Scope. I mean, I guess there could still be guys like just to the south of us, but I'm assuming that there are not. That's probably a terrible assumption to be making.
All right.
Okay.
Yes. Righto.
It does mean I should probably be getting these guys out of the smoke by now. Hopefully the smoke inhalation has not caused any long-term negative side effects, but I think you guys will be okay.
Yeah.
And
We's clear.
There we go.
I ready.
He's good.
All right. As long as...
Biscuits.
Whoa.
I hope that sound wasn't what I think it was.
I was about to say, as long as this turn is quiet, I think our militia should start to overtake us relatively soon. Of course, then this turn was not quiet. Especially not with our militia firing sniper rifles at them.
Ready.
Yeah, I get it. The smoke, it's terrible. Okay, okay. Let's get out of this.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yes.
Sydney. There we go. Comrade, you're taken care of.
Bored.
Posty. Okay. Alright, no more smoke inhalation damage.
I'm listening.
And, man, this guy is about to be seriously caught in a crossfire. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Everybody else, I'm just going to, like, inch up the tiniest amounts.
Ready.
Except maybe Raven, who is otherwise a little too far back. And there we go. Can she see? She can. Okay. She can cover the gate. I just need to maybe spend a turn or two sort of clearing out any riffraff that might already be outside. And then we'll set security on the gate, get some good Overwatch lines of fire in there, and then start moving everybody
Standing by.
inside this top secret compound. Find out what top secret things they've been doing in here. Alright, that should be everyone.
Perpetrators.
Okay, spotted somebody there. And our militia are wandering around with confused pathing as always. Okay. Good to know. Some things never change. Yeah, yeah.
Yo.
Okay. How confident am I that this is all clear? Not very. I think I need to continue the sort of slow edging down here until
Ready.
I have seen that there are no more enemies outside of the compound that might get like
Righto.
kind of terrible flanks on us.
Okay. I ready.
Okay. It's actually looking pretty good though.
Yeah, man.
Kind of wish
I'm bored.
things would snap back into real time as this
Standing
would probably
by.
go a little bit faster.
Yes.
But
Standing by.
okay.
Ready.
You know what? Let's move Lynx to maybe here. This might actually become his permanent position for a while.
You called?
Okay.
Oui.
And Gaston.
Yes, sir.
And Vince. And
Ready.
That'll do it. Okay. Lynx does spot somebody, not enough AP to really take a shot, though. Bubba, on the other hand. Wow, 2 damage. Lovely. Okay, okay. I have like a love-hate relationship with the RPK.
Yes.
I've actually done, you know, circling back to that whole
I'm
playing around with the
bored.
Merc starting gear thing. Like I've tried playthroughs before where I've gone like all Soviet weapons, you know, which I actually do think provides kind of a unique challenge, as most of the specifically most of the attachments in the game are designed around the NATO configurations.
Yes.
You know, you end up with the PSO1, PSO3 scopes, which if you're asking yourself what's that,
I'm listening.
it's because you don't see nearly as many of them as you see of the ACOG. You also have like a different underslung grenade launcher, all that kind of stuff. And I don't know, I think like I find there to be a certain mystique surrounding the Soviet era weapons. And it's kind of fun to do a squad of AKs, and so like the RPK here is kind of the Russian equivalent of like an M249 saw, you know, like a man personal but fully automatic weapon. It has like a banana clip with 45 rounds, and I would say it has more cool points than it has functional usability, unfortunately. And I think we're seeing a lot of that here. I'm actually really surprised, you know, that the RPK 74, right? It's doing the 545 39, so that's like, I don't know, a high velocity submachine gun round. Kind of.
Something strange.
Fiddlesticks.
So maybe I'm not so surprised that it did 2 damage. Of course, that 7.62 round also did 2 damage. Apparently, that guy's just super body armored. Fair enough. Wow. Finally.
You called?
Okay. He's a human tank.
You called?
Just the three of them saw him. Ow. Okay. Well, Sir Lachlan Bodiachi, I didn't quite catch the name. Has taken, like, way too many shots to still be standing. Lachlan Boticio. Yeah, that's probably a name. Yeah, anytime a character ends up falling down from losing all their energy just due to the bullet impacts,
I'm smoking!
before they die,
I'm bored. Like
is
I care.
a sign that
listening.
that character was basically a walking
Understood.
tank. Or he got shot in the chest by a shotgun.
Yes?
That's usually the other reason that
Okay.
characters fall down before dying.
I ready. Okay.
Alright, we are
Yeah, man.
ready to move in. We'll have, like, Vicky maybe watch the flanks. I don't think there's going to be anybody coming around from that side.
Yeah. Ready.
Alright, we mostly just want to get our snipers kind of up here and ready to be looking in, and then we'll take a team into the building at that point. Lynx, you can basically stay there. Let's grab
Standing by.
Grizzly and
Yes.
Bubba. I'm gonna have these guys going in.
Bummer.
Okay. Shot from directly. Huh. That's interesting. Maybe somewhere in here? We'll see if static spots anybody in there. It's a good thing that we did not step into the light ourselves, as that probably would have been static's fate. Yeah, good. Pace back and forth in a pool of your own blood. I like it. It's a good tactic. Not everybody knows about it, but it's a well-kept secret. Okay. My little militia.
Yo.
Alright, let's, no? I swear it came from just, like, right here-ish. Might have been from inside the building.
Ready.
That is a possibility. Alright. Raven sighting in.
We.
Gaston, I want you on this square so that you can do something fairly similar.
You called?
Okay, and then
Standing by.
Grizz, we're gonna get you right up to here.
Yes.
Bubba right next to him. And they're gonna be our first wave. Okay. Maybe he's on the roof. He has some kind of rocket launcher, though. That tree just saved our lives. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if I'm more or less afraid to go in now. Reason being, so I definitely need to get in there and can't just stand outside trading shots with these guys if they're going to be firing rockets at me.
Yes.
Standing
However,
by.
how far in can I get? Not quite out of the light, huh? I'll tell you what. Let's run you up to, like, right here. And crouch and turn. We're going to spend one turn
Yes.
hanging out here. You know what? Bubba, I'm sorry. Who else might be good to go?
I ready.
Conrad?
Okay.
Why not? Oh, probably should have kept
Yeah,
enough so
man.
that he could at least duck. But oh well, you live, you learn. Well, sometimes you live. Hopefully he lives and learns.
Bored.
Okay. Yeah, probably on the rooftop there. Alright, that makes sense. Thankfully our mobile militia is pulling bullet sponge duty. And doing a pretty decent job of it, if I must say. we just need to... we'll get Grizzly to sprint like the rest of the way in. We still can't get tunnel vision on this guy. Like, I feel like
Standing by.
there's no guarantee that he's like the only enemy in here, right? So I actually want to spend maybe like a turn over here, ensuring that we don't take fire from anywhere else. No, he can see him. Oh, crouching doesn't break sight either. That's kind of a little bit troubling. 59 will get me where?
He's
Right
good.
over to here. Okay. Bubba?
Yo!
You know what? Let's maybe see if I can do something like that. Idea was just to obviously draw a little bit of his AP
would
off
require
of him.
the wind of a hurricane to come even close.
Alright, so you're saying
Ready.
you can't hit that shot. That's what I'm hearing there. Raven's actually got a chance. Oh my god. Raven, you're so beautiful. Okay. That 2-round burst out of the sniper, that may have saved lives just then. Considering it very specifically may have saved Bubba's life just then, because I totally could have seen him turning to immediately shoot us. So that is fantastic. The militia are just doing nothing of use now. I mean, you've soaked up some bullets that otherwise might have been meant for our squad, and I do truly appreciate it. But otherwise, yeah. Okay, couldn't get a repeat performance. That's fine.
Yes. All right.
Let's go ahead and get up against
ready.
this building.
Okay.
Preparing to jump up there next
Standing
turn
by.
for all three of you. And
Yo!
Static can see him. Not the greatest chances to hit, but hey, stranger things have happened. Okay. He may actually be the last guy, judging from the length of the enemy turn. It is not taking very long for their bar to go through there. Lieutenant Bivell. Sorry, Lieutenant Bivell. I like the last stand mentality he has here, though. You know, the compound's being overrun from multiple sides. He's like camping himself on top of the building, hoping to take on like anybody that comes through the gate. It's probably pretty much what I would have done, you know, if I was trying to hold this sector with one guy. Oh man, that's rough.
I ready.
All right, what about you, Conrad? Can we get a shot in here? No, not really. 24. It's going to take us a couple of turns, it looks
Standing
like, to
by.
get over to this guy. That is the advantage the rooftop always provides, though, right? Is it means that anybody who wants to come up here for you has got to waste basically an entire turn jumping onto the roof.
Yo!
Guy might be dead from just all this covering fire we're throwing at him by the time this little hit squad actually gets to him.
Ready.
Raven, you repeat the earlier magic. Oh, great. He's now dying. Means he is not the last guy, though. As he would not be allowed to continue just being in the dying state if he was all that was remaining. Okay. Well, that's fine. You guys can continue to wander. Hey, stop stealing helmets and such. That's no good. That's no good at all.
Ready.
Okay.
Yes.
Bubba? Beautiful.
I ready.
Now, I do want to go ahead and
Standing by.
punch out to the middle of this building just to kind of ensure we are alone up here, and it does look like we are. Okay. Is this turn going to give me real time? If it does, that would be awesome.
Standing by.
Yeah, okay. Grizzly, Conrad. And finally, the militia is making its way inside. Okay.
Standing by.
Have
I
these
ready.
two gentlemen
I ready.
check out this door. Ew. That is a
Standing by.
Bloodcat corpse.
I
Standing
ready.
by.
Hello. Unfortunately for you, you were facing the wrong way. This may seem a little questionable, but I want to move... Oh my god.
Ha! Wait. I catch my breath. Ha! I ready.
Wow. Okay. That was extremely questionable. I
Standing
was
by.
about to say, I want to move out of the way of the door in case he doesn't kill him, so that he's not blocking the entryway for Grizzly. What I did not expect is that taking one step would give the enemy an interrupt that would lead to something like that. Beautiful. Yeah, unfortunately after dropping down he's not going to have the AP. Oh man, that is quite awful.
Ready.
Anybody
I'd
have
probably miss that one on my best day.
like a really amazing line? No, almost shot Bubba too. Okay. Conrad, I've got some bad news for you, pal.
Ha!
Yeah, that's basically what I expected there. And the militia are kind of being unhelpful. Yeah, just moseying around outside. Okay then. Or jumping up onto the roof. Okay. Lots of rooftop skulkers.
Yes!
Alright, Bubba. Turn in here. Really? How do you not see anything? I don't even understand. Okay. That's really strange.
Standing by.
Wow. Okay then. We have
Oui!
definitely lost Conrad. Like, I
Standing
just
by.
don't see a way he pulls this
Understood.
one out. We are, however,
sir.
going
Ready.
to charge in here
You
a
called?
little too late with some of our other members.
Yo.
And see
Gotcha.
if we can at least make sure that Grizzly
Ready.
doesn't meet a similar fate.
Ready.
Okay. Should be plenty. Yep. Oh, man. I can't believe. Walked inside, took one step, like, just to reposition. I guess I should have just taken the shot from the doorway.
Ready.
Dicks!
That is rough.
Standing by.
Real rough. Oh,
Yes.
sure. Now Bubba sees people. Let's go full auto with just, like, all of the bullets. Are you not on the roof? How did I shoot the guy on the roof?
Standing by.
I don't even know anymore. Tell you what. We're actually going to swap out or something like that.
Another one bites the dust.
And then take a couple of quick shots here. See how easy that was?
That's it for targets. At least for this area.
Yep. Oh man, so close to the end. It's always the same, right? I never lose anybody until like the end of the mission when I decide impatience is a virtue and that I'm just gonna storm everything. And then it always ends up getting people killed. Yep. All right. Well, what have we found here? We've got our discarded law. That's what he shot at me. Okay. So we've got a research facility here.
Standing
let's grab somebody with a bit of leadership and have
Understood.
him come in to do a little bit of talking. Oh, jeez. Well, at least Shank has some equipment if he wants it. I guess there's always a silver lining. Yep.
Hey, how did you get in here?
This is a private wildlife reserve. What I tolerate in this job. If I get into trouble, it's going to be your ass, not mine.
Wow, Walter, you seem like a real stand-up guy.
As I mentioned, this is a private facility. We protect the Bloodcats and research their activities. There isn't much more to tell you. Frankly, I'm just surprised you made it in here alive.
Okay.
Standing by.
Let's poke around a little bit before we end this. I've got a crowbar with your
Blast
name
it.
on it. Really?
Blast it.
It's gonna be like a fancy electronic lock door?
Blast it.
Probably.
Blast it.
Alright, fine. Anybody got a key for me? Key. No? No keys? Well, that's interesting. Any, search over here. Any, like, shelves or anything? No? Medkit.
Yes.
Duct tape. Okay. Do I have the picks locks? Not Bubba.
Fiddlesticks!
I think
Ready.
that was generally Vicky's job, right?
Ready.
Yeah.
Ready.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Yeah, 96. There we go.
Yeah, man.
Vicky, what can you do here?
Yes!
Bubba, please
Ready.
step aside
Ready.
for the lady.
Yeah, man.
And Vicky, head over to the door. Okay. And lockpick.
Blast it.
Lockpick.
Blast it.
Lockpick.
I be blowing my time, man.
Yep. Okay, that's not gonna work.
Standing by.
This is both a conservatory and a research facility for the Bloodcats. Arulco's the only place they're found. Now, if you wish to know more about Bloodcats, I suggest you take it up with one personally.
Wonderful.
These working conditions really aren't acceptable, but I'm not going to say anything. What would they do anyway? I should get back to work.
One of those mercs we could do much better without.
Yeah, I didn't particularly like him either. Was sort of hoping that he might have had a cue for us. Let's see here. Who?
You called?
We need somebody with
Standing by.
Yes!
lock
Yes, sir.
picking
We. Standing by.
Ready.
and maybe
Ready.
electronics.
Ready.
Yeah,
As
man.
it did not.
Yes.
Yeah, she actually
I'm
doesn't
listening.
have.
I'm
You called?
bored.
Standing by.
Maybe we don't have somebody. Dynamo. Engineer. Mechanical 67. On duty, squad 4. Come on over.
Sounds good.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. So we'll bring Dynamo in and see if maybe his electronic slash lockpicking skill is enough to get us in
Ready.
here. Shank. Now throwing into demolitions. Okay. As I would love to remember what is actually in that room. It's been a long time
Standing
since I've
by.
been in Orda. So I don't quite remember what all there is to gain around here. I'm sure that there will be
Standing
some lovely comments, though, that will let me know what it is that I'm
Standing
missing.
by.
I might also take a Google and figure out if there's anything more to Walter than just being an annoying slime ball that thinks he's doing the Bloodcats any good, although there is clearly one being, like, vivisected in the middle of the room there. That is horrifying. Okay. We'll probably just have our guys kind of post up in this facility for a little while. We've got some healing to do. We are, of course, down one mercenary that I would have liked to have avoided, but
Standing by.
I don't know, man. Sometimes those interrupts, they're just brutal. We came in the back door behind them, right? Took one step and then Bob's your uncle. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, feel free to subscribe. More videos on the channel every day. Leave a like or a comment if you have anything to say about this or any of my other videos, and I will catch you guys next time.